Good people, welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. For the first time, Atahiru Jiga has taken out time to lambast the current administration and has also revealed the position the country is currently. Atahiru Jiga was the former Inec chairman who actually in 2015 brought in Muhammadu Buhari. But hey, he's not here to tell us how the election will, but he's here to tell us what is currently going on and what is expected of all of us to do. We're going to be listening to the news in a jiffy. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed to our channel, please do well to hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. The former chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Atahiru Jiga, on Wednesday said that Nigeria is in the process of collapsing, alleging that reckless elites in control of the governance process are blindly running the country aground. The former INEC boss, who stated this in Abuja at the 2022 Workers' Political Conference organized by the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC), said considering the current situation in the country, 2023 general election may be the make or break epochal moment. Painting a gloomy scenario of the situation in the country, Professor Jiga said the Nigeria is undoubtedly at a point in its history when the issue of national emancipation for credible national development beneficial to the Nigerian people requires being raised high on the front banner of national discourses by patriotic Nigerians and friends of Nigeria, and especially by the Nigerian workers themselves, while calling that all progressive hands must be on deck to prevent the country from the alleged imminent collapse. The former university don did say that the sorry state of the socioeconomic conditions under which the Nigerian working people, indeed the overwhelming majority of all citizens, lives and work, the reckless misrule and misgovernance by a tiny, rabid and reckless band of elites, and the manner by which these myopic elected so-called leaders and their collaborators have devastated the Nigerian economy, heightened insecurity, and virtually destroyed the basis for national cohesion and integrity. Nigeria, as a potential great nation, is crying for a rescue mission before it is too late. Such a rescue mission cannot be serious, positive, and successful without the active engagement and involvement of the Nigerian workers through their genuine representatives in working class organization and movement in alliance with the progressive and patriotic Nigerians. While Nigeria may not have totally collapsed, it is in the process of collapsing as reckless elite in control of the governance process are blindly running the country aground, and the 2023 general election may be the make or break epochal moment. Given this, all hands of progressive forces must be on deck to prevent our country from imminent collapse and to turn it around onto a trajectory of good democratic governance for the beneficial democratic socio-economic development and human security for Nigerian citizens. A broad alliance of progressive forces for national rescue and emancipation is absolutely required to get Nigeria out of the current unwholesome predicament in which it finds itself. The deliberation at this conference, guided by the lead paper presentation and panel discussion, should help us chart a course for a reinforced commitment to national emancipation and more active engagement participation of Nigerian workers in our current and future political processes. My brother, this is one issue that is glaring before Nigerians. But then, at a point like this, it is important for us to look at how it all started. Unfortunately, Jiga was also a part of this whole thing because he was a national chairman and there was a lot of things that had happened before then. But, crying over spilled milk will not save the day. But before we go further to discuss, let's just look at what Nigerians have to say. Someone says, sir, you are one of them that brought all calamity to us in this country in the name of religion, tribe, and money. Another person say you voted them, but I doubted Professor Jiga even voted them. Another person say you lie. It was Jiga that brought Buhari into power. Another person responding here says, who created this mess in the first place by rigging the election in favor of Buhari in 2015? Posterity will judge you for putting Nigeria in the serious mess. Another one say, ha 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 ha. After this, another not now will be president till the country finally collapse. This one here says you and your electoral commissioner collapsed Nigeria by rigging the 2015 election. 2029 election was finally rigged by Yakubu. Let the country be left to rest. This one here says, Professor Jigabi informed, you are hereby informed that this, my beloved country, Nigeria, will never collapse. When you did your manipulative mathematics and announced a sick man to lead Nigeria, what else did you expect? Come and contest election and see how it is to manipulate elections result. You never see anything. This one said, I thought you all inspired the president and active. You were active like it was the best future Nigeria needed. Today today you all have started seeing what we saw yesterday. A lot of people here are blaming Jiga because of what happened during that period. But I just crying over spillment, I did say, will not change the scenario. This is another opportunity. Why all of this talk is coming is to enable Nigerians to open their mind and get ready to vote in the right person, whereby we will use all our political power and all our ability to ensure that we frustrate anyone who wants to stop the right person from, taking over the mantle of leadership. In these 8 years, thank God we survived it. A lot of people didn't survive it, they passed on, but however, we survived it. So the ideal thing now to do is to ensure that we equip ourselves, and not just equipping ourselves for those who are, educated, but also political education is needed for our mothers and for our fathers who are not educated, young people who are, in the northern part of the country who are not educated. Take the news to them. Let them understand the need for them to vote for the right person, and also lobby the traditional rulers and some key stakeholder in respect to some of the demands that have been, put forward. Because if we keep quiet and allow these guys again, everybody say it's none of my business. None of tomorrow we will put it again on the head of the current this thing national chairman of Inec. But hey, he's not the one that will, skyrocket all those numbers. It is we. If we decide to say that it won't happen again, this is the ideal people that we need to rule us and all of them. Look at their own career path, look at their track record, and from there we can now start keep moving. You understand? Because all of this issue of blaming Jiga and all of that, what was the duty? What did we do during that period? Did we go out and exercise our legitimate right of voting the person that we desire to see in the office, or we played around and carry sentiment around and all of that? It's a life lesson. I'm telling you, what we have seen thus far is a life lesson. I'm hopeful that everybody have heard from Jiga and they will wake up and do the ideal thing. That's where I like to leave it. Go to our comment section. Let's interact.